Hey, what's up, guys? It's Alex back with the next part of our Ravenlock Let's Play. Um, I I just kind of paused or stopped the video and started it where exactly where we was, where we were, where we isn't is. Anyway, we are headed off to Deer Lake. I have just done a little confirming in the background that this is in fact Deer Lake, since it doesn't actually tell me where we are and there's no map as far as I know. Yeah, there's hats though. How do we get a hat? There's no map as far as I know. I just want to make sure this was Deer Lake. It makes sense that this is kind of the only place we can naturally progress to, but, you know. The game has not always been super intuitive. Are you a magical stag? Greetings, they call me Igon the Stag. My brothers and I have long lived in this area. But since the Queen's curse on Deer Lake, we have been facing many problems. I'm sorry to hear that. It is unfortunate, but our magic is simply not strong enough to fight back. Perhaps you could help. Sure, I'd love to. So we gotta kill 10 of these dudes, and are these things baddies too? I can beat them up. So we gotta go 10 of these little fly thingies. They were pretty easy to beat. I mean, they didn't even attack. Like, the whole time I'm hitting them, they're not attacking. So, I don't even know, like, what their deal is, but... Easy peasy. Hello? Are you... Greetings, I am Ixa the Stag, and you are... Ravenlock. A pleasure to meet you. I heard that you are our ally. You heard correctly. Fantastic. You're just the one I was looking for. There is a task that only you can help us with. Oh, I've already been killing larvae too, guys. I am ahead of the game on all of these quests. These guys are asking me for help and favors, and I'm just like, bitch, I did that an hour ago. Oh, I don't like you. Leave me alone. Can I kill him before he attacks again? Yes, I can. Because this game is devolving into just left button, or left mouse button spam. Which, you know, whatever. I'm actually having fun. It's a beautiful world. It's just got nice colors to it. The color palette for the different areas has been good. I am really digging the mixture of blocky textures and 3D. I said that in the first episode. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. What do you have me doing? Are you the one who's been helping my brothers? That's me. Just in time for... Your throat sounds a little sore. Are you all right? Oh, I hope that you have time for another request. Purify the spores around here. Oh, these thingies. Just figured I would murk him real quick before I go actually do this. Alright, so just a couple like busybody quests in this little area that I'll take care of before we move on to fighting the... Now, what do you need? Greetings, young one. News has reached me of your helpfulness around Deer Lake. Sure, it's in my nature to help out. In that case, could you take on another task? What's a 10th one? Alright, and I'm sure those are the annoying dog-like things that I've been murderizing the whole time. So really, anything I run into in this area, I should really either kill it or interact with it. Like this thing, I don't even know what this thing is, but I'm sure it's one of those whispers. Yep, whisper, dead, got it. Everything that you can interact with in this area, I need to interact with for my quest. However, I will say I like that if you've killed it previously to picking up the quest, it still kind of tracks it for the quest. I appreciate that. So I didn't accidentally kill like half of these flying things and have to reset the area and all that. It just... Look at him getting all zappified. And then what, through there is going to be Mr. Bison Boy, I would assume. Oh, I think that's all 4 of them? Not actually certain. Let's, whoops, I didn't mean that. Let's double check on spore purification. Nope, one more somewhere I need to get. So we will continue to kill things with reckless abandon while I look for it. How easily you died. Like a little bitch. I gotta remember to use my, actually, I can rebind that key. Can I rebind that from 1 to my mouse button? Does it not let me rebind keys? It's dumb. I was gonna rebind it to my mouse, because I'll remember to use it a lot more often if I don't have to go out of the way with my fingers to, hit the key. That's what I had to do with my abilities in Redfall. I had to put them on my mouse, because otherwise I just wasn't gonna use them. Oh, thank you for clearing out the dark spores. I am much less congested now. Please accept this antler cap as thanks. Cool. I don't know what I could use that for, but we got one. I might just leave the area and come back because that'll respawn all of the things. So I don't know if I could technically go on down that cave and there would be like more guys to attack, but I also could just leave the area and enter and kill the things again from there. It'll be easier in my opinion. That way I don't have to actually leave the area. I can just, you know, reset it. They're dead. I did all the spores. Gotta kill a couple more of these guys. Got all the larvas, got the whispers. We need to kill 2 more bone eaters. And that should be everything. So 2 more of these guys. Oh, I thought that would actually just straight up kill him. Alright, so we talked to that one up there. Oh, I didn't actually need to attack this. I just got close to it and figured it was going to attack me anyway. Don't aggro everything, please. I need to remember that shoots off in case I'm ever in a situation where I don't want to aggro everything in the room. Well, it's not much, but here's an antler cap as a token of my appreciation. Are they all going to give me antler caps? I don't know what the antler caps are for. Like, do I eventually need them for a potion? Thank you for clearing the larvae from the lakes. A small cleanup can go a long way. Now here's an antler cap for you. Maybe there are just rare ingredients for potions that I can make, because remember, we are kind of the reason we need the cinders is to make our own potions. Thank you for slaying those ghastly bone eaters. It's so much better without them around. Please accept this antler cap as a reward for your troubles. Alright, we have done all of it. It's time to move on. Time to keep going. Time to find Bouvador the Bison and Belvedore him in the face. Bouvador, it's a fun name. Oh, no, this isn't him, right? Hello? Hello, are you the leader of the stags? Yes, I am Idris the Mighty. State your purpose. I'm looking for Bouvador the Bison. Where can I find him? You speak the name of a fallen beast. He had to be banished to an underground cave beneath the lake. Banished? Why is Bouvador the Bison locked up? Some things are difficult to understand, but I need to speak with Bouvador the Bison. He has a key ingredient for the blessing spell that I need. Can I meet him? You seek a part of Bouvador the Bison. Perhaps there could be a way. First, I would need to know if your intentions are true. Gain the trust of my fellow stags in Deer Lake by helping them with their troubles, and bring me back an antler cap from each stag as a proof of your deeds. Only then will I consider allowing you to meet Bouvador the Bison. I kind of already did this, didn't I? Hello, Idris the Mighty. I have an antler cap from all the stags at Deer Lake. So we needed to do that anyway, so I'm glad I just did it. Well, perhaps our intentions are aligned after all. I suppose you want to meet with Bouvador the Bison. Yes, that's our deal. Indeed. Perhaps yourself, Ravenlock. Though you might catch Bouvador the Bison in a foul mood. Oh, not perhaps. Prepare yourself. I misread. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can not catch him in a foul mood.
Do my eyes deceive me? A girl. Who are you?
Hello, I'm Ravenlock. Idris the Mighty let me in to speak with you.
Huh, surprising. The stag does not usually allow me any visitors.
Why are you imprisoned here?
Things did not used to be this way. bisons and deer used to coexist peacefully for many years. I was their protector, you see. But since the darkness, the stags have been twisted. They turned on me after trouble began at Deer Lake and threw me in this jail.
That sounds horrible.
I even fought my hardest against Thoralon the Hydra and was badly injured. But even that won't convince them that I was on their side. It's a tragic story, really. But that is not why you are here, is it? What is it that you seek?
I'm on a mission to make a blessing spell. I need a part of you for...
What? You want a part of me? You are with them, aren't you? I thought that maybe you're different, but you want to hurt me just like everyone else. I've heard enough. Words will not save you now, Ravenlock.
Alright, let's do it. I'm curious if I had said green was my favorite color, would that guy have just, like, chopped off a head and... Ow, fuck you. Okay. He is something, that's for sure. Okay, I forget that that's a thing. I gotta remember that's a thing because it actually does a significant amount of damage. Oh no, he locked me in. Oh no! Let me out! Fuck. Alright, one more hit and I've got to, I've actually got to leave. I don't know what this is, but it looked like solar beam, so I'm getting the fuck out of the way. Yeah, one more hit and we are getting out of here. We're healing. Now he's gonna do a thing. Now he does a thing. Oh god. Wait. Use. I don't want to use the medium, but I did. I actually really didn't intend to use the medium. Also, I'm not sprinting. I was just walking normally. Come on. That's right. Let's go, boy. What, you think you're strong? You think you're cool? You think the other bison mates will want to be with you? I really wish I could turn the camera to look at him, because I feel very exposed when he's on that side of me, and I can't do anything about it. Alright, do your thing, bro. Yep. I got you down at this point. Toro! Oh, they're gonna hit the things. Oh, God. He got me that time. He boomed me. But we got him. Ah. You could have just given me a part of you, bro. You could just chopped off a finger. Would have been fine. If I don't... Oh, I was gonna say, I would spare him if I didn't have to kill him. I would have spared him. But I got a horn, so... Guess it's worth it. I sense a power within you and will unlock your hidden potential. Try out your new skill using 2. Spear dash. Okay. Little dash that actually does damage. I'll try to remember we have that. I trust that you have what you need. Tell me when you wish to return to the surface. Yeah, I mean, hold on. Let's make sure that the cinder's not here. Because wherever else it is, it's not been in any of the other places. I've come to the conclusion I'm going to complete this game. I think it's actually very beautiful. I think it's fun. It is a little spammy. It's very left click spammy, but it's fun. I'm actually having a lot of fun doing the voices. I love doing voices. Yeah. Tell me you need to service. Let's go. I already voiced those lines. I'm not doing it again. Why do I look like I changed my outfit? No. All right, let us return. Is the cinder in here? Just leave it to these game devs to hide the last one behind this pillar or something. Nope, I have no idea where that last cinder is. I wonder if it's something we could have found earlier before we knew we needed it. And we just didn't. Oh well. It'll come about eventually, right? Just keep the faith. It'll exist. It'll be there at some point. Guys, I just murdered a rampaging bison god thing. Like, why do you feel like you can come after me? Before we do anything, let's level up, if we can, level up our sword again. Oh, we definitely can. Like 3 times. 2 times. Look at that. All right.
Have you returned with a pot from the Movador Bison?
Yes.
May your bravery be rewarded, child. Fantastic. Now we have all the ingredients for the blessing spell. My legs are not what they used to be, and the ladder down to my cauldron is proving difficult for me today. Why don't you take these ingredients down to my witch's house basement? You should find all you need to craft the blessing spell.
All right.
Come back to me afterwards to check if it's correct.
Will do. Downstairs. Is there anything else here? Maybe the cinder's in here somewhere. She did say to go down. The cinder's not going to be in the bedroom. She's an old lady. She deserves her privacy. Chest? Open chest? Lockpick? Open chest? Yeah. That's right. I'm stealing from this lady. First ingredient. Second ingredient. Third ingredient. Huh. I should find a way to start the fire. Maybe Cammy the Cauldron could help. I bet he's only going to help me if I get him the last of the cinders. That would kind of make sense with how this game has gone so far. I forget the voice I used for him. Hi, friend. Did you find some cinder? I'll keep my eye open. Great. Can't wait to get started on some potion making. So I do need to find that last cinder. Frick. I really have checked everywhere. Like, I really feel like I've checked every inch of this zone. Please excuse me while I search for the quest objective. Alright guys, it took an embarrassingly long amount of time to notice there is a tiny little path right here that leads to the last cinder. So we got it. It was right next to the witch's house, like right here. So that was dumb of me. We found it. We give it to Cammy. We move on. I'm back with some cinder for you.
Excellent. I've been trying to use rocks, but they don't catch fire at all.
Cool. Hey, could you give me some fire? I need to light the cauldron in the basement.
Sure thing. Here you go.
Torch. Also, can I cook things? Oh, now I can buy potions. We have a couple. We'll come back if we need them, but we've got a couple potions at this point. So, I'm not worrying about it. All right. We open the shop. I don't think there seems to be any reason for us to come back here. So now let's go check the bedroom really quick, see if there's anything we can steal. Oh, look, there was one of these rabbity things up here. Now it's mine. Doesn't look like any language I know. This looks comfy. Oh, no, I don't want to use it again. Oh, slept in the witch's bed was an achievement. So if you guys are looking for achievements out there, that is one of them you might miss because you didn't think to come up here or didn't think to, like, check out the bed.
Wonderful. You're a natural. I'm sure Hedgehog Ada will appreciate all that you've done for her.
Thank you.
Take this Ada key. It will unlock the way back to the Victorian house. If you ever need to come back, this is the fastest way. Goodbye, child, and may the spirits bless you on your journey.
So we found an attic key for her attic, I'm assuming, so now we do have to go up here. There is no attic in this house. So, yeah. I'm just going to quick check the other quests we have, just to make sure there's nothing else in here we needed. Cheat music's not here. Alright, yeah, none of our quests seem to indicate that they're here. There's got to be an attic here, right? I don't want to run all the way back, especially if we have to come back here, but I went upstairs and there was no doorway to an attic up there. So, yeah. If we need to come back here, we'll hoof it. Don't worry, guys. It's not going to be that big a deal. Also, I found out that navigating through this world is pretty much just constantly press space. It's the fastest way through anything in this game. Hey, Ravenlock, are you done here? Yep, let's head back to the hub. Oh, and let's open this up. Oh, is that the blessing for me? Wonderful. Now I can open my shop. And you'll be my first customer. Oh, we got some other kinds of potions and bombs. I mean, the bombs are all cool, but this seems like it's a must-buy. Like, to be permanently invulnerable to poison? Like, it is... Oh, wait, it's for a quest. It's not actually something that I use. It's for a quest. Okay. But no one that we know of needed the poison ring yet. Okay. Have my moments. Well, wonderful. Now it's your heroic duty to head into the Mushroom Forest. It's there where your adventure really begins. Good luck. We already went there, so that's not where my adventure begins. Thank you, though. I'm gonna need some significant help getting through this game. I can already tell, like, I just don't quite know where to go next. Like, obviously we opened up the shop and we got a poison ring, but what does the poison ring really do? And how do I get a ticket for this thing? Yeah. How do I get a ticket? But I could have used the torch to light it. Stupid. Oh my god. So I need the funicular ticket, but I don't have that. There's nothing here for me. So the only place I can go is either back to the Victorian house that way or through here. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to look up what to do next because I don't want to spend the next 20 minutes running around and not finding anything. So just give me one moment. All right, guys. So figured it out. Also discovered the location of the attic because it was totally, there. Obviously, they didn't just forget to put it in, but I had no clue where it was. We found it. So give me just a moment to get back to the witch's house. I could have done this a lot faster if I could fast travel. But also in the attic, there is also a quest item there, so we need to go there. There's just a lot of nooks and crannies in this game that I need to be able to check, and a lot of the times, especially when you're doing like content like this, part of your focus is drawn into making sure that you're talking about something or doing something, and you miss easy things like this little ramp leading up to this door that is the attic, which then has the sheet music, which the rabbit in the back at the Victorian house wanted. We got some stuff out of there. Just making sure we're not missing anything else from in here. And we can go back to the Victorian house from here, so we don't have to go slowly anymore. Or we can fast travel. Hum-dee-dum-da. Here's your missing sheet music. Wonderful. That's just what I need to finish my symphony. Thank you, Ravenlock. You're welcome. Now, as promised, take this opera binoculars. Use it to look at the mask mural to reveal a secret passage to the mask mansion. The mask mural. Okay. You should head there to take a look around. So where is the mask mural? Mural is a painting. Also, I can see through the wall there. Maybe think that through just a little bit. Interesting how there's a little space between like the wall and where the clocks are. It's intriguing. What is the mask mural? Oh, this. Makes sense. I'm starting to feel dizzy. Well, yeah, this is the theater. It's essentially Hollywood. Of course you're dizzy. You're being drugged. That's what they do all the time. Did I just find the slaves? Like, these are deplorable working conditions. Am I not... Are these not, like, servants and slaves? Oh, if only we had a little hope. Definitely the slaves of the house. You speak. Hello there. What's troubling you? I just feel down. But it's not just me. We're all affected. Before all of the troubles, we were happy. We keep that fire going in the furnace, we do our chores here and there. But since the darkness came about, we're being forced to work by the Tweedle twins. Half of us suit bunnies are locked up in the costume workshop. Oh, that sounds tough. It's so demoralizing. If only there was a way to inspire a little hope for us soot bunnies. Well, hope does sound like a good idea. How can I help? There was a shiny emblem of ours that was stolen. The mischievous harlequins must have hid it somewhere in the Mask Mansion. Could you help us find it? It will really help lift our spirits. Of course, I'll look around. Alright, so we're looking for... Oh, wait, hold on. Here's the mirror. Let's do that. We're looking for a shiny emblem for the Soot Bunnies, which is just a funny name for them. All the troubles, they never stop. Hey there, what's bothering you? Oh, it's the Tweedle twins. They want to put on a grand show to impress the Queen, but their sibling rivalry has caused us so much trouble. Just the other day, they came down and took half the Soot Bunnies and forced them to be tailors in costume workshop. Oh dear, that's bothersome indeed. As the leader of the Soot Bunnies, I feel so responsible. Say, could you help to liberate the trapped Soot Bunnies? We'll forever be in your debt. Yes, I'd love to help. Let me find a way to the costume workshop. Alright, so we need to find the shiny emblem and liberate the Soot Bunnies there. Don't be sad, little one. Me. Okay. Do you not speak English, bro? That's what I'm gonna say for all of them. So I truly know nothing about this game. Was this like a port from a different language? Because sometimes the dialogue is just a little off. Like they forget the or here and there. Is this the same exact place? Yes. Okay. So either way takes you to the same room. And hello? It's pretty empty in here. So I use the down arrow as my push to talk or push to mute key. So if I ever need to like, you know, clear my throat, cough, sneeze, whatever, I can mute myself so you guys don't have to hear that. But in this is also a movement key. So I have to pick and choose my times to do that. All right, he looks like a bouncer. That's Pangoro from Pokemon, right? What is this? It looks like some sort of puzzle. Okay, so 3 red, green, blue, 3 colors, and 3 symbols to go along. Okay, so we got to look around for things that are very clearly like that color and one of those symbols, right? Kind of a blue background with a sword. There was a sword on one of these. Keep that in mind. Oh. It's a broken mask piece. I don't have any use for it right now. Oh, you look a little tired. Can I go in any of these rooms? Alright, buddy. We fighting? Panda bouncer. How would a panda bouncer speak? I don't even know. Because pandas are dumb.
Hey, you. What are you doing here?
It's gonna be a Rocky voice.
No one can go backstage without talking to me first.
Oh, hello. Are you security?
Yep. I have strict orders from Tweedle Twins. I gotta keep all the pesky harlequins out. And all the tailors in.
But I'd like to see what's back there.
Actor or crew?
What do you mean?
Are you an actor or are you a crew member?
I'm crew?
You must be joking. You wouldn't be able to lift anything with those tiny little arms.
That's because I'm also an actor.
Really? All actors must be in costume to get backstage. Otherwise, I won't let you in.
So now I need to go get that little piece of a mask, right? Yeah, put things together. This could come in useful. Alright, I found a mask. Oh, I need all 4 of the mask pieces. Another piece here. Okay, 2 out of 4 pieces. Why do I feel like I get one of the pieces from this? But also, like, how could I possibly know what the... Okay, let's look around for something that tells us what this is. So I see this here. This is a mask and a sword on, like, a blue-purple background. I don't know if that means anything, or if... No, because there's another one there. So, like... Oh, blue is scissors. So that's one. Blue is scissors. We gotta find something that's a lot more detailed, the texture. That'll like, clue us in. Not there, so blue is scissors. Just gotta lock that in mentally. Do a little dance. Bibble, bibble, bibble. He's mine. Look at that. Alright. Nothing here. Also looking for mask pieces while we run around. Green is gears. No mask pieces here, though. Blue is scissors, green is gears. Oh, there's another mask piece. And the last one comes from the puzzle, probably. Blue is scissors, green is gears. Anything in here to tell us? I mean, I don't know why they put it in here, but... No. Well, you know what they say. When you don't know the answer to a problem, brute force it. Because we know 2 of them, so we really just have to put blue scissors, green gear, and then we can just try red whatever, right? Until we get it. Green is... Oh, I left it on gear. Blue is scissors, and then... Okay. We're gonna get it, guys. Don't worry. There we go. And the last mask piece, I would assume? Yep. Oh, wait, no, that's the shiny thing. The shiny thing! Okay. So now we take the shiny thing back down to the soot bunnies. Soot bunnies... It feels like a term I shouldn't be saying. Like, soot bunnies? I don't even want to... I don't know. It just sounds like the wrong thing. You won't believe what I found.
Oh, could it be? Oh, could it be?
Sorry, I lost the voice. I will mess voices up. I'll try to remember the important voices, but like little side characters like this, I'm gonna forget a couple.
This is incredible. Thank you for finding our emblem. It will remind us to keep going during tough times like these.
Glad to be of help.
Here is a gift for you too. I hope you'll find it useful.
Oh. I kind of hoped it would be the the mask piece that we needed. Because we found 3 of them. Oh, look at the... Oh, I thought that was a kitty. It's just another bunny chilling on the floor. Do you have a mask piece, bro? Just resting down there? I'm just looking on all the tables, guys. It's got to be somewhere, right? But unfortunately, I don't believe it's here. All right, so let's think about this logically. We found 2 up in the upper hallway up there. We found 1 on the bench on the other side of this upper area. So there should be 1 here. I just walked right past it. But look how we logic that out. We kind of like created a map for the area in our head, put the location of the 3 we found, and then like the location that was like the emptiest was probably where it was at. I think we got to utilize that throughout this game.
Hey, you there. All actors must be in costume to get backstage, otherwise I won't let you in.
Oh, I gotta put on the mask? Is it a hat I can put on? How do I put it on? What do I do? It's all 4 items, right? Oh, I didn't even look at the quest, guys. I'm sorry about that. So I need to talk to him and he'll put it together for me, or something like that. Sorry, guys. I was really excited that I found all 4 pieces without having to look it up. And so I was like, let's go get past the guy now. And I didn't even look at what I was supposed to do.
Did you find a disguise?
Yes, but the mask I have are in pieces.
Let me take a look. Just as I thought. What a wonderful disguise. Why don't you try it on?
You found a masquerade mask. Cool. It's patched together bunny, but cool. It fits perfectly. Thank you.
Excellent. Good luck getting into the costume workshop.
Let's go liberate them bunnies. Oh, Jesus. I'm not going to lie. That cutscene kind of nowhere and actually kind of scared me. So, my strategy for things like this where there are multiple enemies that I have to deal with is usually to isolate one of them and get them down as quickly as possible, because that just severely limits the damage the rest of the fight can output if one of them goes down quickly. So, easy to just focus on one. Oh, I thought we got all of them. Nope, there are more holoquans to go after. So I know we kind of spread the damage around on that one. It was mostly just because they were so close together that I figured we could burst them all down pretty easily. I do have a pretty good mind for fighting stuff. I've played a lot of fighting games in my time. The gates didn't go away. I assumed there were more to fight here. There better be an achievement for getting through this whole fight without taking a goddamn hit. Because I did it, and I want my goddamn gamer score. Do you hear me, Microsoft, or whoever made this game? I know it wasn't Microsoft, but someone made this game. Do you hear me? And rule of 3? I talked about the rule of 3 in Redfall. Yep, rule of 3. So, rule of 3 is that usually when you have like waves of stuff like that, there was an achievement, by the way. It just wasn't for taking no damage. It was just to beat them. Rule of 3 is that usually when you have waves of stuff like that, unless the game mode specifically is about waves of enemies continually coming at you, you can't do more than a handful of waves, usually 3 or 5, before you just start to annoy the people who are playing the game. It also works for like TV with like reoccurring jokes or gags.
Hey, there you are. All actors must be in costume to get backstage, otherwise I won't let you in.
Alright. Is it a hat now? Oh, cool. Okay.
Hey, you were there. Oh, sorry. I didn't see your lovely mask there. You can make your way backstage now. Break a leg.
I'm confident that that was the right voice for him. Sorry, just checking doors, making sure I can't go in anything. I don't want to miss anything, because this game is very clearly about, you know, noticing everything. Mr. Hatter. Oh dear, oh dear. There's simply not enough time. Are you a costume maker? Oh dear, I wish that I was not. The Tweedle Twins has put an impossible deadline to make over 100 costumes in a day. They even brought in the soot bunnies to be tailors, but bless them, they simply don't know how to make garments. Oh dear, what am I to do? Maybe I could help. Help from you? If it means freeing the soot bunnies, count me in. Alright, let me think. Maybe I could use costumes from past performances. Yes, that should work. Look around the room for piles of costumes and replace it on the soot bunnies' sewing tables. Do this without the Tweedle Twins catching you and we may stand a chance. Go now, no time to waste. On my way. Alright, so them's the Tweedle Twins. Where's the other one? Oh, this is another limitation of the camera. I can't actually see the... Okay. I can't see the other one. He's over there. Good, got it. I wonder what happens if they catch me. Is it like an instant, like, game over? Or is it a, hey, fight your way out of this, you got yourself into this situation after all? Oh, the other two are over here. Just have to come get them. That's all 9. Oh, now I have to place them on the sewing tables. That's gonna be the hard part. Alright, it's pathing. I don't know if he's hearing me and turning, or if he's just got this weird, windy, unpredictable path. Oh my god, we're a fucking god. Look at us. Look at us. People wish they were god gamers like this. I can't see him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Listen, listen. There isn't a man alive who could have done that. I am the god of placing old garments onto tables. I've replaced all the costumes on the sewing tables. Oh, wonderful. You are a lifesaver. Quick, take the success report to Tweedledum. Maybe that will convince him to end this madness. All right. So which one's Tweedle... If they're the Tweedle Twins, which one is Tweedledum? One is Tweedledee and one's Tweedledum, but I don't know. Which one looks dumber to you? This one looks dumber to me. Hello? Excuse me. I have something for you from Mr. Hatter.
Oh yeah? Give it here.
He's just gonna have a deep voice. I was gonna do another, like, Rocky Balboa voice, but I can't do that again in the same thing.
Attention, everyone listen to me. I have an important announcement.
Oh yeah, what's that, slacking off again?
You shut your trap. This success report states that my workers are the best at making costumes. Therefore, I, Tweedledum, award myself Best Stage Manager.
No, that can't be. You cheated.
Liar, I have the report right here.
I know you. You made the numbers up. You always cheat.
Liar, liar, liar.
Ugh. How about we ask this little girl right here? Me? Yes, you. I saw you sneaking around all day. Who is the best stage manager?
Yeah, tell us.
Well, I think...
Tell us.
Both of you, yes! You're both A-plus best stage managers, and I would very much like to watch the show.
The show?
Yeah, the show.
Well, you're in luck because it's about to begin. Why don't you head in and we'll see you inside?
Yes, see you inside.
But first, I have a bunny to collect. That is the 5th one, I believe. So whenever we can, we're going to go back and talk to that guy and get our reward for it. We've been finding bunnies like no one's business. All right. Oh, this is just a fight? I feel like I missed something. Hello? So... So far... Oh, the leaves an area of effect that I could avoid. Okay, hold on. I just got a little ahead of myself, and that's why I got hurt there. This guy's fight is stupid easy. Like, that charge is the only real ranged thing they do. So all I have to do is hit them, and then the moment they start to move, weirdly, I just run. And then run back in. Like... The issue, once again, is the camera angle. They are pushed up against this screen, so it's very difficult for me to attack them. It's very difficult for me to see what they're doing, because I can't exactly see them. Oh my god, I'm a freaking god gamer. Look at me. Look at me. Yo, Tweedledee's down. Now it's Tweedledum. Also, was I correct when I picked Tweedledum, or did, like, was that a 50-50, or is it always, like, whoever you speak to just happens to be Tweedledum? Oh, jeez. Alright, he got me there. He got me. I have not needed to heal yet, though, so... Easy peasy. Actually, very, very easy. I think I missed some part of that last cutscene. I apologize, guys. I pushed down on the button to mute so that I could, like, shift in my chair, because, if you listen real quick, my chair creaks a lot. So I was trying to move around, and I didn't want you to hear the creaking, and instead I might have skipped over a bit of cutscene. I apologize. Nothing up there, but we can now go to backstage. What's backstage? A mirror. Nice. More fast travel shenanigans. I'm gonna just... Oh, we don't actually have a quest to change to. I was gonna change it to a quest for, like, this area, but we don't actually have a quest for this area to put it on. What's this? Hello.
Thank you for saving us, Ravenlock. It's so wonderful to be free.
Oh, I'm happy for all of you.
The Tweedle twins out of the way, we can't wait to go back to our families. Feel free to take what you need from this storage room.
If anyone can tell what that voice is that I've been using for the Soot Bunnies this whole time, just a little, like, contest, like, let me know in the comments if you know who I'm emulating here. It's from a TV show.
And thank you again for all that you've done for us.
Sounds good. And thanks for believing in me. It's not working. There's a part missing. I wonder where this elevator leads to. I should ask the Soot Bunnies. Excuse me, where does the elevator lead to?
Why, it goes up to the clock tower, of course. That's where all the time keeps moving forward at a steady pace.
but you don't really want to go up there.
Why not?
The Queen's curse has suspended time, and with it brought more darkness.
She must be stopped.
Agreed. But the elevator's been broken for a while now. If you want to use it, you'll have to find a spare elevator lever from another place.
All right. So we need a spare elevator lever. So the last zone, the Mushroom Forest, ended with us finding the music sheet, which makes me feel like this zone is also supposed to end with us finding a quest item that we then take with us back to progress the story. But as far as I can tell, neither of these guys dropped anything worth anything other than, you know, their bodies. Just gonna heal real quick. All right, we're gonna move on. If we've missed something, I shall return for it. We're gonna head back to the what is it called? The Victorian house. That's actually going to be the end of the episode. So thank you guys very much for all of your support. If you could give me a like, comment, subscribe, anything to help me rise up the YouTube algorithm, I'd really appreciate it. And as always, until next time, see ya.